How's it? Indian Cowboy DocSports.com. Coming out on um, Wednesday, October the 19th, as we get this video to you. Have your free play in just a second here. Your free play today is going to be between Washington and Indiana in the NBA. And also give you a lean on the Yankees and Houston Astros as well in just a second. We actually have by the time you get this video, our 7-unit selection will probably be off the board. It is between Philadelphia and San Diego. Well, you might actually get it. That is at 4:35. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 18 years and 10 months now. And Doc Sports has been around for 52 years. Been around a long time. How this works, our best selections are over at DocSports.com under Indian Cowboy or Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are YouTube Premium selections, which we do every single day, 2 extra thoughts every single day. And our final best selections are this free picks and leads videos that we share with you that you're watching right now. Have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. And free $60 worth of premium selections on the link below if you want to try it out, along with the link to YouTube Premium as well. Be sure to check our Twitter for our consensus polls, our trends on late night ball games, our hot takes on sports, and tons of other useful content as well, especially if you're a sports fan. So what's up in our neck of the woods? Well, we had a great day yesterday. We won our 7-unit selections on the Philadelphia Phillies, winning 2-0 as a plus 105 dog. Then we won our first NBA selection of the year on the Boston Celtics, minus a 3, 126 to 117. So 1-0 plus 600. And we're coming right back with the same sequence. 7-unit baseball play at 4:35 today, and a 6-unit NBA selection today at between the Nets and the Pelicans, which goes off at 7:30. So hopefully you'll be on both of those. As it relates to baseball, we're 7-1 on the baseball playoffs for plus 2,600. 1-0 in the NBA for plus 600. NHL, you have a 3-unit selection today. Back-to-back winning years for plus 13,500. Hopefully you'll join us for that. As it relates to football, 6 selections on Thursday's card, plus 6,000 in the NFL the last 2 years as well. Golf, back in South Carolina after the CJ Cup. MMA 17-4 with 7-unit selections as well. And we actually had let me check something real fast here. We actually had, let's see here, let me see. I wanted to check the Tottenham Manchester United game score. Yeah, 0-0 right now. But yeah, as far as your free play today, I like Washington, the Wizards, minus the points here against the Indiana Pacers. You know, lots expected. By the way, nice free pick winner yesterday as we gave you the Yankees on the run line, which I believe was an underdog winner. So 1-0, 6-2, 8-3, 12-6 free pick run. Pretty good free pick run there. And but yeah, as it relates to Washington, you have a team here that opened up at 2, went down to 1 on Indiana's opening night, but I still like Washington. I still like Washington minus the 1. I know people are pretty high on Indiana this year, but I don't know why people aren't more high on Washington. By the way, this video I'm going to have 3 NBA futures for you as well here. But Washington is expected to make quite a run in the playoffs according to some, and I think they're actually going to be quite good. The roster is pretty good with Beal and Porzingis and Hachimura and Abdija and Morris and Kuzma. They face a good Pacer team who's extremely young and talented with Halliburton, Duarte, Turner, Hield, and Jackson. But I do think the Wizards probably win this game, and I think this game probably goes over the posted total. Washington beat this team last year too. There's just too much talent, and there's too much veteran talent on this team. And frankly, I think Washington, this is the year, especially with Beal and Porzingis for the first few games. I think they played well together when they were both on the court. So I like Washington minus 1 as your free play selection. Again, 3 NBA futures at the end of this video. Okay, and we went 3-1 in the MLB futures last year as well. Your lean is, I like the Astros run line as well. Keep an eye on the Yankees won 5-1 and 4-2 the last 2 games. The winners of 3 of 5. I think they have a huge letdown as they face Houston here. Houston has won 5 in a row and 7 of 8. Houston swept Seattle, and Seattle was red hot coming into that game. 11 hits in the final game against Seattle as well, and they only scored 1 run. So I think that Houston offense bounces back big time today, and they put up a lot of runs on the board against the Yankees. You have Jameson Taillon has a 4.01 ERA, Verlander with a 2.01 ERA. I probably should have been on the Astros run line, to be honest with you, as a play. But I still like our 7-unit play at 435. But Taillon went 5 innings, 10 hits, and 6 runs his last game. He comes off a horrible start, or in his last start against the Astros, he comes off a horrible start against the Indians where he gave up 2 runs and didn't record an out. He had a 4.30 and a 4.10 and roughly a 3.91 ERA the last 3 years. So he's had roughly a 4 ERA consistently the last 3 years in a row. 4 innings, 10 hits, and 6 runs for Verlander against Seattle his last time out. He didn't pitch well. 7-4-1 against the Yankees, though. He's always pitched well against the Yankees. And I think this game probably goes the Astros run line today. I think the Astros do well after 11 hits last game, but only scoring 1 run. I think Houston gets it done on the run line. Additional futures for your NBA futures. I'm giving it to you right now. I like the Chicago Bulls under the 41.5 here. Billy Donovan is a great coach, but I think, honestly, this team gets injured too often, and I don't think Lonzo Ball is the answer, if you will. You have 8 teams here that could all be top 8 seeds before the play-in tournament, which is crazy. Chicago lost 15 of 16 games to teams with winning records. We actually cashed with the Bulls over last year, but we like the Bulls under this year. The Bulls are actually a Vegas favorite to be a play-in tournament team in the 9th or 10th spot, which literally means that there probably aren't a 500 team. And therefore, I think the Bulls are overvalued here, and I like the Chicago Bulls under 41.5 wins. As far as the Charlotte Hornets are concerned, I like the under 33.5 wins for the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets might be in a full tank mode. First of all, you have Miles Bridges with the domestic violence situation. So who knows when he's going to be available to come back. Also, keep in mind that, you have the Hornets here who had the UConn standout, James Bouknight, who was arrested on suspicion of DWI as well an hour ago when we wrote this analysis up. Charlotte is just a mess right now. And Steve Clifford last year, midseason, James Borrego, obviously, Bergeron replaced Steve Clifford midseason last year, but almost seems like a lame duck coach at this point. I think Charlotte is in a bad situation. I think there's just a lot of bad voodoo going on there. I like the under 33.5 wins. I do like the over 45.5 wins for the Pelicans a lot this year. I think they're going to hit their stride this year. You have C.J. McCollum. I think Zion will stay healthy. I think he's rejuvenated by how well the Pelicans did to close out last year. And then you have a New Orleans team that, will be a ton better with him on the floor with the additions that they made. They score a ton of points. They're always around the 230-ish total mark. They're minus 165 to make the playoffs as well. Remember, this is a Pelicans team who took the number 1 seed Phoenix to 6 games last year. And I think the New Orleans Pelicans over the 45.5 makes sense there for you too. There's your 3 NBA futures along with your free play and lean today. Hope you guys are doing great. Sorry for the extra content today. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the YouTube video. I know the video went a little bit longer today. YouTube Premium, I will see you in 5 minutes between Houston and Atlanta. In the NBA, a great selection there, and Georgia State and App State. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Please take a moment to like and subscribe.